Child. Anyway, so
hello everyone, my name is Jaden and I am a young heart running free. Do you hear me? At the beginning of this summer, I must, and even like maybe before summer, because I feel like the summer spring transition is not very clear most times. Like
you were
getting, no, it was like we were in the midst of, and I think the college school schedule doesn't help with that because usually in the under like the high school era, please, the what's that called, like primary schools and whatever,
right.
But like, what's that general school time called?
I believe that it is called secondary education. I'm not, because I know the second one is secondary education. No, it might be secondary education. It might be tertiary education. I really don't know.
Firstary is. I'm not going to unpack that right now. Anyway,
firstary.
The transition was rough, so I'm thinking I actually said this in like May or maybe earlier than that, because I was out of school May 11th. So
Oh, right.
My summer had already started before the actual summer equinox.
May,
and
yes.
I declared that I was a young heart running free summer. Like I just declared that that's what my summer was going to be, and it has been just that. And on my Finsta, which I will not be disclosing, I posted a picture of Solange with her legs crossed. I think it was the background for an episode at some point. I don't know, probably not. And the song, she's like sitting in this patch of grass, like crossed legs, smiling at the camera, very neutral, like pose, whatever. But it's something about her. It feels like she's ruminating and like thinking.
So young,
and then, but she's still, and it's something about that.
That's
and the balance of stillness and movement. Because how can a young heart truly run free if it does not know what it feels, what it thinks, what it, like what it. Like, how can I truly run free if I don't know freedom myself? Like internally doesn't know freedom. So it's like,
and that's real freedom.
It's very real.
You're not just running; you're running free. You're not running from something, amen.
No, I'm not running from something. It's about running free with arms wide open. But I think the other portion of that is allowing my emotions to run free, and stillness and thoughts to run free, and to investigate like what it is I want to run to, or what the actual running is about. Like dissecting it is just as important as the action of running free.
The people are now looking at this podcast like, "Oh, girl, I didn't want to do that today." I'm gonna laugh.
Like, girl, can we get 5 minutes in, please?
Hello, I'm hearing you laugh. Like, this is supposed to happen at the end. You're ranting, like, please. But that is so beautiful, Jaden. You're glowing. Like, your skin. We just talked about earlier that picture that you were showing me. I think you posted it on something, and you just look so good. You look so young, so heart, so run free, and I can really see that on you now. Yes, girl, so young, so hard. Do you think that you're going to continue this on into the next season, or is there another era that you just don't know what it is yet?
I don't think I know what it is yet, because I think the running free is about the time and opportunity I have as well. Like, once I'm in school, I'm no longer running free. Maybe you run into the store to pick up supplies for class. Now. Like, you're not. Versus, like, because I have the freedom and time now to explore, indulge, experience, I am choosing to do that and to be fully present in that. Dead homies.
You just couldn't help it. You just could not help it.
I couldn't.
Something is seriously wrong with you. My name is Amira, and I am experiencing a form of freedom as well. If anybody knows this about me, I previously was plagued with tenderheadedness. It really makes it difficult. I know Jaden doesn't have a tender head because I've seen the designs that you've been getting. I see the stars on the side of the head that have been braided in. I previously had such a tender scalp, but I had a praying grandmother, amen. and I was delivered from that. I got these braids that it took everything in me not to sing it, because once you start singing, you can't really get that off you. But this braid style you see right here, I began to pass out. It did not hurt at all, Jaden. I can't even believe.
Really?
Like, I'm the kind of girly that's like wincing at that first piece right here, because girl, when you get that first little piece, that seals it for me. Normally, it didn't hurt, and it took like no time. I think it has something to do with my braider, working more with children heads and braiding to the sensitivity. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna keep going to her. She did a great job. Meanwhile, it is my sister, and it was free, so there's that as well. I will definitely be visiting that shop again. But speaking of visiting and speaking of shopping, where are we, Jaden? What is this?
We are on a show where you can shop in our Cash Apps and Apple Pay.
Wait, what?
Anyway, we are a show called Shop. Anyway, with Jaden.
Very much the best to ever do it. Truly the best to ever do it. Also, couple of updates. First, listeners of the I should say faithful listeners of the podcast who've been listening for a while, remember when Jaden and I made a deal about you making your bed. And I can't stand a show that doesn't provide an update. That because it's like, don't involve me if you wasn't gonna see it to the completion. Jaden, happy to report, Jaden did make his bed some days. He did make the bed some days. It's unclear if he got the takeaway that he was supposed to.
Times.
Not all the time. Just sometimes. I don't know if you took away the lesson that you were meant to take away by making your bed every day.
Okay, so let's talk about the bed making.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it and did get the hype. I understood it. Like, coming home or going to my room and the bed being made, like, that is a nice feeling. But then it's something about looking down and then seeing the pile of laundry that kind of just tarnishes that feeling, like looking over and seeing everything else kind of just sprawled out and having this one thing that's kind of put together. Does that say something about the trueness of life? Sure, that is technically how it would be. Like,
yes,
you gotta do one thing good today, and that's how y'all try to. That's really how y'all try to use making the bed. It's like, if you didn't do anything, you at least got up and made your bed. It's like, I was gonna say making this bed made me no money, but that's not true.
And that's another thing. You're not serious about your money either.
No. I'm not very serious about my money.
You left money on the table, babe.
Several dollars.
It was budgeted. It was budgeted for you.
Tell them the numbers.
They know. So, I told Jaden, I'll give you $1 for every day you make your bed. Very, 8-year-old deal.
What month was it?
That was in. It's hard to say because these months just keep flying by, babe.
They keep flying. June.
Let's call it June. Yeah. Yes, let's call it June. Meanwhile, it was April. I said I'll give you $1 for every day that you make your bed. Very chore vibes. And on one hand, it's like, what I'm gonna do? I'm a grown man. What I'm gonna do $1 a day. On the other hand, it's like, that's what mother could afford at that time. Jaden was supposed to send me pictures every day of the bed being made with that day's newspaper. But then I said, you know what? I trust my child. I don't really care that much. Just tell me at the end of the month how many days you did, because I do not need a thread full of pictures of your bed. It's erotic. Right. It's a little scandalous. Jada sends me 1 or 2 pictures, great. And then I'm like, hey, girl, you make your bed today? And she's like, honestly, no. Okay, cool. Thank you for your honesty. I respect it. Then at the end of the month, I'm like, okay, girl, you ready to cash out? I'm pretty sure baby got like $5. Do you remember how much you got? 12. I think you got like 12.
Yes, it was 12.
But you see what I mean? That's not even your Chipotle order.
It's not. And the hardest part about it was, it's not even necessarily the hard part, but the part about it was I was so used to not doing it that it took, especially because we want it to be the first thing we do in the day. But when I wake up, I'm thinking of how to get to the bag. Like, I'm thinking of how to be a baddie for the day. So when I wake up,
Making money don't make you bad?
I was thinking about the dollar for putting my bed together. I was thinking about the $500 for hitting them streets.
Period.
So,
Period. Yeah.
when I would get out the bed, the days I would remember was, I would just do it. But then it was also the thing of like, once you get in and you get back out, like it's already set. You just gotta refold the corner. Like, no. Speak for yourself.
No.
I'll be in that bed twirling. Do you hear me? I'll be in that bed doing cartwheels. Like, for some reason, when I sleep, I get very acrobatic. So, no, my mom. It wasn't when my mom was like, not you making your bed. I said, I've been doing it. Like, no. She did it on like the 12th day. She said it. I'm like, God, this has been several days now.
This is who I am, actually.
This is who I am.
My bad.
I can't.
No, here's the second trick. Here's the other thing. Are you sleeping under your comforter?
Yes.
Yeah, in a season like this, well, first of all, actually, you know what? You might have one of those cold houses. Not me, baby. This house, I'm like, turn it down. I don't want to see that bill. Turn off the lights.
Right.
So what you got to do is you got to have your bed made, your comforter, whatever, and then just sleep with like a sheet. Because the ground will be hot. This way, you're just folding a sheet in the morning.
So the comforter thing is new for me, actually. I was using like a big like throw, you can call it, or like we call it throw. I honestly don't have another name for it. On top of just my sheet. Like, I was sleeping on a sheet and then had the throw. And then the comforter was folded, packed up in the packaging in the closet. Because I do not like being hot when I'm asleep.
No.
But recently, I started using the comforter. Still be pretty warm because it's poly. So I'm like, I kind of got to just invest in like some quality bedding. Which is something I also said I wanted to do this year in general. Like, enhancing the quality of my sleep. So like, I got my new bed, my new mattress.
Oh yes.
Not for bed, my new mattress.
Birthday, right?
Yeah.
For Christmas or something.
For Christmas, yeah. And now I just need the actual sheet for it because that polyester sheeting is not eating.
That's parchment paper, baby. Yeah. You gotta do something now. It's too bad. Well, no, there's how
also, okay, I have a question.
Yeah. How
do you sleep? Like,
I can also get acrobatic as well. The sheet is very much tumbled through when I wake up. I recently, as in maybe like a couple of months ago, have been giving the girls diagonal. Okay, I paid for the whole bed. I'm sleeping on the whole bed. very much like corner to corner diagonal vibes, and then like doing the most at some point.
Truly doing the most.
But while I'm actually asleep, it's kind of, I'm just not really moving that much. In the heat, I have been moving more because I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
The whole, yeah.
But on the way in to the sleep, I'm definitely giving diag. Yeah, for sure.
Well, I'm talking about like wearing wise, because recently I have started to be a buff girl.
Nothing.
I was never like that. I did not like sleep. I did not like sleeping naked. Like, that was not my bop at all. So like, it was just underwear though. It wasn't even like I was wearing a full, 3-piece suit. But I'm like, just underwear in the bed sleep. But recently, I think it's the polyester sheets, to be honest. But the naked sleep has just been taking it. I get it. Like, y'all naked sleepers, like I never understood it at first because I'm like, and then looking like a problem with my body thing, like I don't care about any of that. It was more so just like, this isn't comfortable. But then I'm like, but under the comforter, they may have a little something to that.
Woo, woo. Yeah, I also have recently joined that community. I would say, actually, I'm gassing. It would definitely be some variation of undress. Maybe it's like Winnie the Pooh vibes, you know, or the reverse. It's something, just something. But then when you go full, Jada, with a sheet and that air's on. Side note, unrelated to this, might be related, have overslept now twice. And I'm talking like I wake up at 9:50 and I'm supposed to have clocked in at 8 o'clock. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm going to be fired. I'm so scared. It could have something to do with that sleep, but so that's how I sleep as well. I also want to invest in the quality of my sleep, but for the clothing portion. What?
I will say there has been too many times in very, very recent history where you're texting me and I see an AM next to the number.
I know.
I'm like, Ariana, what
funny?
are you doing here? Like, you are not supposed to be texting me right now.
That's so hilarious because mind your business, but I be doing whatever. And I literally will say this. Why is Jada texting me like he don't know I'm asleep? Fully awake. I'm like fully awake. Like, why would Jaden text me right now? Jaden knows I'm asleep. And then let me just text her back.
It's usually in response to a message, if anything. Because you'll literally react to something and then I'll be like, why are you up? And it'd be like 12:15 a.m. And I'm like, girl, you are not
showing off
in your right mind.
Not at all, girl. Not at all. Yeah, bless you. We won't stay there for long. But that was nasty of you to bring that up.
I'm sorry, I had
oversleeping.
Because I'm oversleeping, and it sounded like me. It sounded like me, and I'm like, usually when I'm oversleeping, it's because I'm up too late, and I'm like,
you see how I tried to place the blame, shift the blame to my sleep, my sheets, girl. Just saying anything. I'm like, what was I going to do? I was very comfortable. It's like, okay, girl, you was tired. I'm trying to look at my bed to see if there's anything else. Yeah, I want new bedding as well. But the problem with that, Jaden, I don't know if you've found this, like the older you get and the more things that bless you, that you're responsible for paying for, you kind of are just like, well, why do I need new shoes? These shoes can still walk. That's how I feel about my bedding. I'm like, girl, what do I need new bedding for? These, I got 2 sets. You can wash them and, switch them out here and there.
Right.
Why they got to be a new style, a new cut, a new color?
I feel like I'm lacking because I don't have the 2 sets right now. Like my old set went with my old, like once I got a new mattress, I was also like, I kind of need new bedding because all this bedding has been around since this first mattress. Like all eight sheets have Grace's bed throughout the 10 plus years I've had it. Like,
yeah.
With the new bed, I need some new sheeting. And I got those sheets. And then I'm like, but then I'm also at the time learning about materials and whatnot. I'm like, poly.
Yeah, material, girl.
Like, it's going to keep me hot and congested. Like, I need something antibacterial or something.
Please, Jersey cotton or something. I don't know. I don't know how the girls sleep with silk sheets. That feels like a lot.
They're supposed to be
very hot. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of the bad
satin. Stuff. Like if people are sleeping on like satin sheets, that may not be as cool. But like the silk sheets should be like are supposed to be cool sheets to be sleep on.
What material are you getting next? Or what material would you like to have?
I would like dream or not dream. Things I want to try. I think that's the portion I'm in now is figuring out what I do want because I don't necessarily have a preference, so I'm gonna kind of build one. I want to try like bamboo. I want to try cottons, like different. What are they called? Grades of cotton, sure, but also like count.
Like Egyptian cotton counts. Thread counts.
Yeah, thread counts. Egyptian cotton, things like that.
Can I be honest?
Mm-hmm.
I do not understand what that means.
What, thread counts?
Right.
It's like within a certain blotch of, I don't know the exact, it's an exact measurement.
Oh, I see. Never mind. I know exactly what it is. It's just more this word, not compact, but like more condensed or concentrated is the word I'm looking for.
Yeah. It's like,
okay, that makes
that's
sense.
how many are in
that stack of weaving throughs or whatever. Okay, because that makes sense. When I was younger, I used to think that's like how many threads were in the whole thing, and I'm like, well, that can't be true.
No.
Okay, and then you want a higher thread count.
It depends on what you like. Like a higher thread count is going to be a thicker fabric,
Stiff,
material. And then, less will be less, but it depends on the material it's made out of. Like if you want
paper thin,
or how you prefer your sleep. Like if you prefer a warm, cozy sleep where it's like you want to be snuggled up and like, then that's one thing. But if you want like aerated and like it has some kind of airflow in the actual bedding, like I would never get wool sleeping material because wool is good at bringing in air, but it makes the air at your body warm. So it's like, no,
that would be kind of crazy. Did you get new pillows when you got your new bed?
Yes, and I threw my other pillows to the wind, but I kind of want to get new pillows because I got the pillow from like the TikTok shop with like the neck thing in it to like keep your neck.
I don't know it.
She's seen. I also got a cooling pillow.
Okay, so you got dramatic pillows.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's 2 drama pillows and then
like what's the regular pillow?
And then mattress. Like there's no like that's it. I'm like I want some regular fluff pillows. Like come on now.
Wait, Jaden, don't tell me you have like a no pillow on your bed type of bed. Girl, you gotta get a lot of pillow bed. You give me a lot of pillow bed vibes.
I used to be though. That's what I'm saying. Like the pillows I threw to the wind, I had to because they all lived too many lives with me. Like
real.
You know what I'm saying? Like y'all gotta go. No shade. Like y'all starting to look like me, and I'm not like that. Like y'all starting to look like me bad. Y'all gotta go for real.
Yikes. Okay. So you do need to get some more pillows, babe.
I do need some more
pillows. I don't know
why.
Bedding. Just to move them out the way.
I want to do my bathroom as well. Like I just want to add to the spaces I'm in currently.
That is so real. I recently, as of like the end of April, started like actually doing more real stuff. Like, I've got pictures hung up here and there, but I'm like, let me hang this art. I'm good for having art on the floor, honey. Just propped up against something. I'm good for that. You gotta come over.
I do, so we can watch a movie.
We have so many things for you to come over and do, really.
Yeah.
Really.
Messing around with you. Sidebar. You know what I thought about the other day?
What? And don't let it be my business either.
It's not.
Okay.
Never that.
Okay.
Or sometimes.
Yeah.
How's your fish?
Girl, thriving down, but
really?
Yes, I'm really nervous though because my nephew is one of those children where it's like, watch out for that thing, mama. And you're like, what thing? And then a thing happens. He's that kind of child, right? So my nephew has been calling my fish scientist, right? So he comes over to my house. I said, what's my fish's name again? Girl, why you say skeleton? I said, what do you mean? Who's skeleton? It's scientist, remember? Say scientist. Skeleton. So every day I come home from work, I'll be running from work. Running from the train.
But it's only one fish in there, so how would it even be a skeleton?
Because it's done with me. It's over it. It's over this life. This provincial life. And it's not about the coming home to a skeleton. It's about coming home to the belly up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've experienced that too many times. I cannot. That's like the bad thing about, or like one of the like scary things about having a fish, because it's like, oh, you just did this just because you didn't like what I was wearing today.
And but the other thing is, then you have to now look at your nephew like a prophet. Like every time you talk, we need to be writing it down.
Literally every time. Like one time we were at this event and he's like, his mom was doing like vending. So he's like, where's your tent, mama? Like you gotta put your tent out. And she's like, oh, I don't have my tent. We're just going to be hanging out or whatever. Girl, why did the sky open up and it started raining down? And we're like, we probably should put up that tent. You were right. He's like, he was pressed. He's like, you need your tent, mama. Like, put up your tent. You need it. And guys, this is why I say you gotta listen to your children. God help you.
Okay, that baby is touched.
Hello.
Like he is like I had a praying grandmother.
Come on now. Preach. Speaking of grandmothers, what's the last thing you've learned to cook?
That's a good question. I must still be on what's it called duty because I just made what's called again cornbread muffins. I'm exhausted.
I was gonna say I know it's cornbread muffins.
I'm exhausted, and you just follow what's on the box. Like it's not hard. We haven't progressed with the things I told her I want to make. But it's also she doesn't know what I already can make, which I think that doesn't bother her. It bothers me because she has, when I say no faith in me, like she thinks my grandmother's perception of me is the funniest thing in the world. Like she thinks I don't know how to do anything, and she thinks I don't do anything. Like she always is like, hey, you was in the bed, you was asleep. Oh, you was in the bed. Oh, before you go up and get in the bed, or like when you come back, can you come downstairs? Or you in the bed? Like she'll call me. She'll be like, "Oh, you in the bed?" I'm like,
"Oh, girl,
no, I want to
That's because she was not made, baby." She said, "Surely you're getting back into it."
No, my bed's upstairs. She doesn't even go up there. So that's
I know.
Why am I always in the bed to you?
She's very shady for that.
But then it's also like when I'm cooking something like for myself, or like I'm the only non-beef or pork eater in this house. Oh. So like she'll make steaks for them, and she was like, "Oh, there's salmon in here. I can cook up." I was like, "No, I can cook it." She's like, "What are you gonna put on it? How you gonna cook it? What you gonna put it in? What you do?" And I'm like, "Ugh." She's like, "You gonna cook it in the air fryer? You gonna cook it in it? You might want to turn your thing on now. You might want to do this." I was like, "I can cook the salmon, Granny." Like,
I mean, in her defense, you did used to be like such a I don't cook girly. I guess
I can survive. But like I can survive. Like if you put me in the woods and gave me a pack of salmon.
No.
if you put me in the woods and you gave me a pack of salmon, garlic, aioli, or whatever, and
a fire, a cast iron,
and you give me all the amenities, a full kitchen, I can cook. Like I swear.
No. Oh, did you ever fall in love with cutting vegetables? Have you fallen in love with the prep yet?
No, but I don't hate it. Like I understand. Obviously, I understood its relevance, but like I think with also even with that, when I do start to do it, it gets taken from me. The role literally is like, oh well, this is how you should do it. Do, and then now they're 45 vegetables. You know what I'm saying? They're 45 vegetables deep, and it's like, and it's not even like I did it and was wrong. It's I grabbed the knife, grabbed the vegetable, and it's already being taken out of my hand. I'm like,
yeah, they really don't.
They really have no faith in.
They just know it's going to be uneven cuts, inconsistent cuts, different shapes, different sizes.
But one thing they will trust is for me to make that cornbread muffin.
Period. They said we know he can read.
He can read.
You be in that bed reading. Read this box. Cornbread muffin.
But it's because when I cleaned out the fridge the other day, and my mom was like, "It's a joke between me and my mother that my grandmother thinks that I be in the bed." She gonna say in front of her, she was like, "It's just great that he wasn't in the bed all day, right?" And and so annoying, but I bust out. Like I could not stop laughing when she said that.
And I know your grandmother was like, "Okay."
She paid no mind. She like, true, like as she cut the carrot that she took out of my hand.
Honestly, she can have the carrot unless y'all got a sharp knife. Carrots aren't as fun to cut.
She makes carrot cake.
And you know what, Jaden? I'm still mad at myself because I should have said yes. I do want to taste it.
You should have. You really flopped.
What did she make that last time that you gave me? It was like It had some nut on it. It was a cake, though. You know what I'm talking about? It had icing, very sweet. It was really good. And did we only try? Wait, did we only try that pumpkin bread, or did we also have the zucchini from the market that one time?
I think we also had the zucchini.
I need to go back and get me some more of that.
She made that. I had some already.
And oh my gosh, you're about to piss me off. And how was it?
It was delicious. She loves making zucchini bread though. Like
I'm really about to be pissed. Like I'm really trying not to get really angry.
But wait,
zucchini from your mother's garden?
Yes.
That Jaden, girl, you're burying the lead. That is so iconic. Let me help you. Your grandmother made you, her beloved, a zucchini bread using the zucchini of her daughter's garden. You don't hear that?
I hear it, and I'm very grateful for it.
Tell her to send me the recipe. I'm not playing.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
How did you feel when you went online and you saw Destiny's Child standing on that stage?
I was pissed. Number one, because I wasn't there. Number two, I was never going to be there because I didn't even see her in my city or my area. But what did I think? I thought, wow, it's like riding a bike.
And it did it to energy. They were dancing to energy at that. Like they weren't. It wasn't just Destiny's Child song they were singing to. They were also singing Beyonce songs.
You know, people always say practice makes perfect, but it's practice makes permanence. Even more so, perfect practice makes perfect permanence.
Yes.
They did not forget. Kelly had some things, but overall, they did not forget. Michelle, my queen, I see you. I love you. Keep doing you. Another girl that we gotta go see, Jaden. It's not a joke anymore.
Becomes her.
Right, you shortened it right on up. Becomes her. Comes her. Her. Love to see her.
She becomes her.
Precisely the one. Yeah, I thought it was so good. All the stills that I saw of the performance were so good. They're so good. They're so cute.
Of course, she got them on the t-shirt though.
Oh, she did.
Quickly, child. The night didn't even end, and it's t-shirts available in shop now with the three of them walking on stage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I definitely should have been so I can see that man outside the stadium because I know he would have the shirts too.
Okay, well, he ain't know they was coming.
Girl, Jaden, he knows they're coming. He knows the set list.
They know, child. They have a fresh print place in their trunk for last minute altercations.
Girl, he's standing at the stadium gates like I know that's not Michelle.
Okay,
plug it in.
Heat up the printer.
No, like literally get the blanks. Ugh, I miss him. I need a shirt from him. Terrible quality. You want to talk about Polly?
Okay.
You want to talk about quality?
2 washes, and I'm like,
2 count.
Who is that? Like 2 washes later, and I'm like, I don't know who this man is.
No, I'm like, what show is that from? Like,
couldn't tell you.
When did I see Billie Eilish? Like, what is on this shirt? I can't even tell.
And it'd be from last week.
No, really. But I appreciate him for it. I don't even wear the shirt anymore because, like I said, I may as well not be wearing a shirt. Like, y'all don't feel that breeze?
Right.
Speaking of breezes, Jaden, this is something I'm always curious about the male body, truly. Are there less sensory nerves in the butt crack? Because why do men always have their butt cracks out?
What? What do you mean?
Men love to have their butt cracks out. What do you mean?
I don't think we love to have our butt cracks out. I think our butt cracks be out. And
you guys just don't care.
We don't know, like.
And that's my thing, though. How do you not know?
Honestly, they know. The reality is they do know. Like, it may be a certain
signaling.
It may be a certain point, like where like the top you don't feel, like the very top you may not feel that it's like poking, but like sometimes it'd be like have to crack out. It's like, come on now.
Come on now.
Come on now.
You feel that.
Now you know you not only feel the breeze on your crack, you also feel the eyes because you know we're all looking at it.
I know you feel these daggers, baby. I know you feel these. First of all, Jaden, you're talking about you don't know because you can feel the. If there's even a little bit of my back skin out, I am like, girl, don't let it be my crack. Do not let that be my crack. And then
I agree.
And my crack is so far away.
I agree. I feel like I can not always feel it because there's definitely times where it's been out and someone's like, okay, you selling crack, whatever like that. But it's usually like at home and it's like a family member who says it. Like, I don't care.
So my thing is, I guess because for me, it's similar to how you said before you weren't really a naked sleeper girl. Maybe because it's just like, doesn't feel right. So to me, is it like you feel that your crack is out at home and you like, I'm at home, I don't care. That's not a discomforting feeling, no?
It depends. Like, I don't necessarily, I'm not like, I crack out yum. Like, no, it don't give that. But it's like,
no.
If I'm doing an activity where, like, it's going to keep happening, I'll just wait until I'm done said thing. Or, like say if
you're bending down or something.
Yeah, and it's like for a period of time where I'm collecting things off the floor, and it's like my crack's out, and I feel it out. I'm gonna reach back and I'm gonna pull it out, but if it's gonna keep happening, I'm gonna wait because what's gonna piss me off even more is if I have to keep putting this thing down or these things down to pull my pants up to reach back down and then it falls down. And then I don't care.
Imagine someone has their butt crack out at a wedding or even their wedding. I do think that they should be escorted out.
You know,
I don't even think we should tap them. Who? Oh my gosh, you.
Church drummers. And
you're looking too hard. No, because I do see it, but you're looking too hard, baby. You're not supposed to be looking at it. What you looking over there for?
First of all, looking over there, I'm behind there waiting to go sing. Like, what do you mean? Like, I'm over there waiting to go sing, staring at a butt crack. Or
let's call the
pastor's up there doing a sermon, and you're over there singing like little background parts for like,
yes,
you know, while he's in the midst of whatever the 3 chords playing,
and you're singing the same thing over and over again. Yeah.
Joyful.
Please don't start. Please don't start.
And then he's tapping on the thing, and it's like his butt cheeks are just moving outside of his Adidas. Like, I don't get that.
Yeah, and why though? That's my thing too. Some pants give way to that sort of a thing where the crack just be out no matter. And you're right, it is Adidas because I have a pair of Adidas that are actually kind of they're kind of too big, but the crack will be out. So I can only wear those pants if I know I'm not going to be sitting down. You know, like I'm going to the store. I'm not going to be sitting down because you're never going to, never say never. But you're never going to see my crack out in public. Like, you're just not going to do it. And if you do, it is a cry for help. Like, for real. Seriously, like, get me some help.
Speaking of getting help.
Oh, my. This episode is sponsored by,
BetterHelp.
BetterHelp. BetterHelp.com/child. Anyway, that's better. HELP. Like, every single time, I'm like, enough is enough. Please.
Enough. And haven't you heard that this place is awful anyway?
Right. And I'm like, when certain podcasts do it, I'm like, dang, a couple dollars and you just sold out like that. That was crazy. But you're saying, speaking of help.
I had nothing. Did you have anything relators?
No, I was hoping that the people would put me on this week, but I guess I dreamed too big.
I have some, but keep going because I haven't written them down yet.
Girl. It's everybody. Let me think. Thank me later. Keep your butt cracks away from children and from me. Keep it locked up tight. I feel like if I were out with a man who I was romantically interested in and I saw his butt crack, I think that would be it.
That's a thing though. Like that's been all over the place of like, girl, we was out on a date and everything was fine, and then he got out and I saw his butt crack, and now I can never see
That's because that's crazy. And Jaden's like, I don't know, I was kind of into it.
Yeah, like I'm a boy who likes boys, so it's different. I'm like,
more.
Like, what do you mean? You saw a butt crack and then now you don't want to talk anymore? I'm like, I see a butt crack and you'll see mine. Like,
all right. Yeah, not if you show me yours, I'll show you mine. Oh my gosh!
Like, if I'm seeing a butt crack on you, we are probably both naked. Like no shit.
Crack. Well, at that point, it's more than crack. That's just the whole thing.
Okay.
The line didn't get broken. Do I have any thank me later? No.
Nothing.
Let me look.
Nothing that you're thankful for. Nothing.
Oh yeah, I do have it. Oh my god, Jaden, how could I forget? Today at work, my coworker comes in with a bottle of water, and like we're talking, so he has to use fake ASL to gesture to me when he wants. He's like, "Can I get a?" And like makes the gesture for Mio. He asked for a hit of my Mio. Yeah, girl. I'm like, oh, everybody's after me in my Mio. Like they know, they listen to this podcast. I'm scared. Don't listen to this podcast if you work at my job. And Jaden, everybody loves Mio, including you.
No.
So that's my thing.
It wasn't good or fantastic as a flavor or taste. What I am saying is that it's prehistoric. I am saying that you had to wait for some town in West Bumble, PA, or New Jersey to do their capsule opening so you can get you a Mio. Like
I literally had to go to Ollie's, deep cut Ollie's in the back row. Yeah,
Child,
yeah.
They did their 50th year. We're finally opening the capsule that we put in the ground in 1958, and
start the bidding wars.
Let's open the first thing. And right after they move the racist things that were written down on some paperwork, they found a Mio and handed it right to you.
And guess what I did? Shared it right with you. And guess what you did? Drank it up.
Drink it up. Sure did.
So my thank me later is Mio again. Let's me again. Close enough.
Let's not. I think my thank me laters. I mean, my thank me laters are going to be "Hotter Than July" by Stevie Wonder.
Oh yeah, classic.
I have been upset.
Were you just revisiting, or that was like you were? Because I remember before you were going through his catalog.
Going through catalog, and then I think I just jumped around at that point. Like I wasn't going in order after a certain point. It's I was really like, people are talking about this one, people are talking about this one. And someone had posted on Twitter like, what happened in 1980? And it was like these 4 albums. And I saved all 4 of them.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what they are. Hold on.
Hotter Than July is really good. My dad had it on vinyl growing up, so it was like a classic to play. I should have taken it. I should have just stolen it.
Triumph by the Jacksons. Really good. Enjoyed that. Hotter Than July, Stevie Wonder. Dirty Mind by Prince. I didn't listen to that one yet. And then Faces by Earth, Wind & Fire. I didn't listen to that one yet. But Hotter Than July, the main tracks on there that we all know, but Rocket Love has been like that. Rocket Love is really good. Stevie Wonder is the GOAT. Like he is literally the best at this. So like his writing is impeccable. So that song just feels like woo! Like I would know that part run free. Like it's like I'm running free throughout the galaxy, baby. I don't know.
No, seriously, the vocals too, girl.
Oh, please, Jesus!
And the people think that people forget the vocals, and then you try to sing along, and you're like, okay, never mind.
And it's like, no, how would you shut up? Because I was, my other cut was what's that one called? Music.
Soldier. Songs of the Key of Life.
No, Music of the Sun. No, I think that's Rihanna, first of all.
Okay, that's okay.
Stevie.
Are you talking about
the purple one?
Purple
Music of My
Rain?
Mind. That one had a hold on me for a while. With Sweet Little
Purple. The
Girl.
sunglasses, yeah.
Yeah. Happier Than the Morning Sun, Girl Blue, Seems So Long, Evil. Like that had me on lock for a while. Then, like the Talking Book is good. I think I listened to, of course,
There's just
Superstitions.
so much to listen to as
It's
well, which
so
is really
much.
nice.
Inner Visions is fantastic.
Really good.
Fulfillingness, first finale.
Yeah, and Square Circle, that's really good as well. They're all very good. Obviously, I might have to do that too. I might have to give catalog as well.
Journey Through the Secret Life of Plants. Ugh.
So are all of those your Thank Me Laters or just the...
Just Hotter Than July. Those other ones will come.
Hotter Than July is really good, and we're almost at... Well, by the time you hear this, we will be out of July.
I was also
either
happy to start listening, because I do think this is my first time listening to the album.
Mm-hmm.
I just started listening to it in July, so that was exciting. So it'd be hot,
and it was
like it was hot, and I'm listening to Hotter Than July, like that kind of tore it.
Yeah.
My next one is Stank On Ya by Outkast.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something.
Oh yeah. I think you posted that as well.
I did. That this would be my personality for the next several weeks, and it's true.
Yes.
How has the revolution not come and that album already exists? And it's been out since 2000. That album is eye-opening for me. To have music that sounds good and it be about Black liberation and revolution and struggle and things, but then also, playful and whimsy as they are. I just have been I listened to it for the first time a few weeks ago because I've done the same thing with them. Went through their discography, listened to AT Aliens, listened to Aquemini, and I had moments with both of those albums. But then I was I went to listen to Aquemini and I was I've heard this plenty. Let me go to the next album in their thing, especially because Think Onya is one of their big ones. It's one that is well known. Especially if you see the cover, you recognize this album. Yeah. Obsessed, hooked. Keep listening to it. Keep walking around singing songs from it. I'm gonna tell you some of my select songs.
I have a question for you because I know that unfortunately you're not a playlist girl. So when you listen to these albums, are you listening to them long enough where you know all the songs on the album, or at least the ones you like, or are you listening through okay, that was really good, I enjoyed that, and then going to the next one? What's the process?
Okay, what do you mean with the last part? Going to the next one? What the next album?
The next album. I know you're going through a discography, so you're listening through each one and then kind of moving on.
So I tend to live with the album for however long. So with music, we'll go back to Stevie Wonder. With Music of My Mind, I listened to that down. Every time I wanted to hear Stevie, I would play that album, and I would just keep, listening to that. And then once I realized, I pretty much know all these songs at this point, then I'm usually jumping to the next one. Or, like I said, if something piques my interest, they're Stevie Wonder did this, I'm let me go listen to that. So with Outkast, I had been enjoying Aquemini so much. I had been playing in booths and playing all the songs, talking about it, and playing it at the function, requesting songs, whatever. So then I was let me go to the next one, and I know it's highly coveted. It's this cover.
It's It's the most. It's very T-shirt at Ross, And then
it's the So Fresh, So Clean is on here. Miss Jackson's on here. So it's there's points
people know the things.
But then it's if you took those songs off, this album would still be fantastic. So it's I was gagging. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was gagging, especially because the message of the album and what they're trying to say through it. So it was wow, I'm in awe.
The girls really used to have something to say.
and if it had to be coming out in the 2000s,
That sounds.
and like I think Mama's Gun came out in the 2000s. Like these are
in the 2000s. Yeah. Like I said,
No,
the
in
girls had a lot
2000.
of stuff to say.
Yes,
and
in
we were
2000.
together.
And Erica's on Stank On Yet.
Mm-hmm.
She's on that album.
Well, they
used to
pretty work together. Well,
and they have a kid.
That's
So,
work. That's work.
Yeah. But it's like y'all really was on, and I think, and I want to do some research on this, like on what was happening at this time, because of the themes of the Outkast album, and knowing like the song on here, 80-2000, was about police violence, I believe. So I want to know like if it was very similar to like our Mike Brown or George Floyd, where like it was something going on culturally that created these bodies of work. Because I will likely find that was true, just because of how niched these bodies of work are. I'm kind of living. Anyway, I'm trying to think of a movie that I watched recently.
I think you did watch something recently. But
Go to my Letterboxd.
Basically.
La, la, la. Strange Days I watched. That was good. But I think I talked about that last week, so no, I don't have anything.
I was gonna say, I feel like I've heard you talk about that already.
There was a movie I just watched. I don't think that was it. No, it wasn't. I don't remember the name. Well, let's go watch movies. I just love movies so much, and I really think more people should just keep watching them, and not just the mainstream ones. Like,
this week is a festival.
Where?
Yeah, it's till August 3rd. The Black Star Film Festival.
I know. I actually did see that, and I'm like, girl, don't try to knock on my alumni event.
Don't you not be at Stockton? Please. You're so right. Because I was like, oh, that didn't pass yet. I think I'm free. Then I was like, dang, I'm not.
I'm not.
Last
thing I'm gonna say,
going to college. That's your own
fault. Come on. Ugh. Trying to support. Last thing I'm gonna say. Poetry books. I have made a story on Instagram.
Jay, you keep moving the line for real. You keep moving the line for what kind of
actually, and I had an epiphany earlier, which I will say once I talk about the poetry thing. I'm reading Kissing God Goodbye by June Jordan, poem from 1991 to 1997. And I want y'all to go to your library and go to the poetry section and get y'all a poetry book, a book of poems. Yeah. Like, just pick one, and you don't have to know anything about the author or anything like that. Maybe while you're standing there, read a poem and see if it resonates with you. Some people, like people struggle to understand poetry, and it's like, I get that for sure. And I think you should try to anyway. And I think the thing about poetry is the thing about music, like taking songs that aren't so like ABC and figuring out what they mean to you. And I think that same thing happens in poetry.
So shady.
It was. Yeah, very. And I don't know, I just love poems, and I think the poet has such power to put like a full story in stanza, versus like chapters and books and whatever. Like you're putting full dissertations in a few lines, which I just think is so powerful. Yeah. But I had an epiphany earlier. I used to not be an audiobooks girl, and I'm still not. I haven't touched one yet. But I realized, and this is thing that people have been saying, whatever, it's not about, and I think I said this about you, it's not about reading and like only having the reading portion. Like, I don't want to listen to an audiobook because I like to read and I like to actually have a book in my hand. It's about gaining the knowledge. And like the holding on to the physical reading portion is me just trying to be elitist. And I understand that, and I can honor that and acknowledge that it is true. Like, yes, it is true. I love rubbing it in people's faces that I read. I love talking about being a reader and like loving to read.
But are you a finisher? Because last week you were mentioning how you had to return all these books because they weren't done. So you're starting books, wonderful. But are you finishing them? Because you're talking about Letterboxd. What about Goodreads?
First of all, I haven't updated my Goodreads in general, book finisher or not. But
you don't have to finish them. I was just curious.
I haven't returned any books. How about that?
Okay, well, you owe your library money. So that's a good poetry book. My thing is, I know that you're not previously an annotator.
No.
With the poetry book, or I guess, are you trying to be? Could you send me that really, really thorough and helpful video about it? But are you trying to get into it?
I would, but again, these are not my books. But she had something in there for books and chores.
Yeah. But wait, what does it have to do with audiobooks? I'm still confused about that.
I was saying that because I will give audiobooks a try because I'm having to move past the, like, it's less about, wielding the fact that you read or can read or enjoy reading and actually just getting the knowledge. Like, the important portion is the knowledge. And I have several books that I want to engage with, but it's like I want to read them physically. But it's like, no, I really want the knowledge at the end of it all. But
right,
and it's okay to lean on audiobooks when you want to get more knowledge in certain periods of time.
Yeah, and I think that audiobooks for like autobiographies, memoirs, things like that are preferred. Like, it's so wonderful to hear the author read their own work, especially if the author is like a personality of sorts that you really vibe with. And also, it's just really nice to hear them read their words and put emphasis on things that you might not ever read it with certain inflection and things.
Yeah.
So I'm doing audiobooks for that. Well, I have an audiobook in a minute because I'm trying to really be more intentional about reading this one book. I not really am more than one book at a time girly, sometimes, but most times not. But the audiobooks, I'm gonna have to get back into it because I logged into Libby for my sister the other day and I was like, they added a lot more titles. Jaden, get back on there. They added a lot of good titles.
And I'm thinking,
so audiobooks, is that a thank me later for you or no?
I can't put that on there.
Poetry books. It was poetry books.
Books. But I'm also thinking, I want to get to the point where I'm reaching for a Kindle. Like, that's how much I want to be a reader. Like, I would be reading so much. My Kindle's on the way.
Girl, but that's different because you have a full tablet that you could Kindle download. Girl, don't be a consumer. Download Kindle on your tablet, please. But I know what you mean because there is such a level to being a Kindle reader.
And those Kindle, they have it you could read in the daylight and things like that. Like, it's set for reading, which is what I actually enjoy about it.
Dang, now you got that consumerism on me because I'm like, maybe I want a Kindle too.
Right. Kindle? No.
We'll work
it was
No can do. We're still workshop. We're workshop.
No, I actually like that one.
Okay, cool. Any other thank me laters?
No. Because go Disillusioned by Brain Empty. Disillusioned by Benjamin Herold. Herold. So I was the MC for a author visit book talk at my local library. And my friend had asked me to be the MC because he was interviewing him or asking questions for the book talk in general and having a discussion around his book, Disillusioned, how 5 families. Let me see.
And the unraveling of American suburbs in 2024.
Five
Yeah.
families. Yeah. So I I didn't get to read the book as much as I wanted to. First of all, she was thick. When I tell you
My
thick,
goodness, the book, I didn't read it.
no, I didn't read it. No, because I now want to buy it because it's definitely giving annotate
Good for
boobs,
you. Oh, it
and
is.
it's giving like you're gonna have to annotate this. Like you don't have to
Okay.
annotate it, but like I would want to, because all I did was read the introduction, and I was gagging because it talks about like there has been a cycle, especially in like post-war suburbs, also pre-war suburbs, but like post-war suburbs that were put together rather quickly and like usually racialized and being like an all-white space. Like my town is a Levitt town, who is like if he was infamously known for creating a town, given the opportunity based on government subsidies to create a town in a certain amount of money, but he can only let only white people can move in. No one else could. And what would happen is the white people would get all the benefits of the town, like starting something, and they would just keep making decisions to enhance it or get the school to be this or get this da. He was like, when he went back to his hometown, well, he saw in the news that his hometown was $100-something million in debt.
Oh my.
And the government official at the time said like, this is the worst we've ever seen, like the worst financial crisis for a school district we've ever seen. And when he went back, everyone who lived in that town when he was growing up was moving out, including his parents, and was leaving it there. And the people who were moving in were Black and Hispanic and other groups, and they're footing the bill. And so it's like the promise that they were made to get to this better life in the suburb now comes at their detriment because they're having to foot the bill for the $100-some million debt that the people before them got to benefit from. And then the infrastructure is also not up to date because these houses were built in 5 minutes. It wasn't built fast. It was built to be made and then slowly upkept over time. But because it gets neglected or people don't know what to look for, they don't know that the truth is whatever. They then go through all this and then they move out and they move to their next suburb to repeat this cycle. And he was like, it happens in every suburb that he studied. And he's like, it may not look like it sometimes because it may be in different stages. It may have a different severity, but it can happen to them all. And so he talked about the book talks about that and using 5 families in different areas with different circumstances and how they all were disillusioned and what that means. So
are the families that he follows, are they Black, they white, what are they?
Black, white, mixed, Hispanic. One's it's different batches of people.
Okay, cool.
One's the white family is Republican, conservative, doesn't want people to be living in the same city, and talks about what all they do to maintain that. And being on the white side of that and being able to just run from a problem or even having. When he chose what house it was just oh, we'll go with this one. Oh, I did this. Oh, I did that. Versus some of the Black families, these were life decisions that they had to make, and it took a lot of figuring it out and a lot of it was just very interesting, even to hear him talk about his experience writing the book. So, I want people to read that. I think it's an important read, especially for those in government positions, especially those in school districts and whatnot, because it speaks a lot to the struggles of people.
You're saying it's thick one though. That's okay. It can be thick.
She's thick.
If people say I don't read, but I can absolutely recall all the books that I have read. Let me tell you what I want you to read, Jaden. I'm talking about you, your people.
I know.
I want you to read.
She can remember them all because they're all fairy tales.
I want you to read a book. It's not known. It's called Cinderella. Girl, fairy tales. Passing by, God help the child quickly.
Yes.
Dang, how long ago did I read that book? Ooh, it was really good. Earlier. The title kind of threw me, but I enjoyed it. It was called Light Skin Gone to Waste. It was really good, actually. You know me. Number one, I love a short story. I love a collection of short stories, but even more, I love when it's like stories about one group, like a group of people or a family or something. And it's out of order and it's from a different perspective every chapter and it's like a different narrator. I love those kind of books. Really, it really forces you to pay attention. But what were you saying about audio? It's really good. You should read it. At first, I was like, okay, what's this about? But I read it and I was like, yeah, that's quite good.
Libby?
No, I had this is back when I used to frequent that library. You know, my work let me get out whenever time I wanted.
Right.
But now my thing is because I'm an annotating girl, I'm like, ugh. And the library kind of, I don't know if this is your experience, I'm thinking yes, where you go in for one thing and then you come up with 5 books and you're like, dang, now I gotta really commit to reading these books.
You've met me.
I know.
I can never go in the library. I'm like, I'm not even going to go back there. Like, I'm here to pick up something.
But you have to.
Let me go check the back of this. Let me go look back.
Yeah, that's why. That's another reason I can't go. Because then I'm like, you're ignoring the books on your shelf that you paid for to read these other books. Like, I'm really trying to read the books on my shelf without buying any new ones. Jaden, it's really hard. I literally just had a thought, maybe I'll go to the bookstore during lunch tomorrow. No, girl. You don't need any more books. Read the ones you have. But maybe I need another book. Ugh, whatever. What were you going to say about Libby?
Oh, audiobooks.
Audiobooks.
I was watching an interview with Toni Morrison.
Obviously.
And she talked about... she talked about she didn't want to do her audiobook. Like, she didn't want to be the person saying her books, like, reciting them. She's like, but then she heard one day, and when she was listening to it, she was like, she didn't get that. Like, the person didn't get it right. So she was she realized she was going to be the one to have to tell the story because they weren't calling attention to the right things that she needed for the story to exist in that format. And I just thought that was interesting. I'm like, I will listen to Toni talk for.
That's what's so shocking that you haven't listened to any of her audiobooks
because it feels like listening to her talk when I'm physically reading her books. Like, that's the other thing. Like, when I'm actually reading her books, it feels like she's talking.
I think I do want to get a couple more copies of some of her books.
Yeah, me
so
too.
I can annotate. I don't have a copy of Sula, strangely enough, and I'm definitely due for a reread. Oh, let me get online now. I'm feeling really like I want to buy something. I've been having that spirit on me, and I've been ignoring it. But I feel like I need a copy of Sula.
Please ignore it. No, the Sula's a good one to grab. No shade. I told you my next fiction book. I'm almost done Kindred. I just need to get over.
I don't want to hear this.
No.
What page are you?
I'm like,
what percentage?
Probably 75%. Like, I'm really almost done. I just need to push through like the last 60 pages. But
are you enjoying it?
I'm loving it.
Discuss. Hurry up!
I know, because it's so good. It is so good. Yeah. I'm waiting for. I guess I'll wait till offline. But like, I want to ask a question, but it's going to spoil it for me, and I don't want to be spoiled. So I'm not going to ask the question.
Okay.
But I need that man to come back. That's all I'm saying. And yes, and yes, it's her husband, whatever, but I need him to come back. Because he better not piss me off. And I feel like he's going to piss me off. But we'll get there.
He might.
Which, as they do. Did you have anything else? Sorry, y'all. This was
oh yeah, that was the catch. We just called you guys up.
That was everything. That was the show.
It was.
We bamboozled the jaw and listened to an hour of us doing whatever that just was. So this has been Cha la 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 la. Anyway.
La 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 la. Not with Jaden Amir, but Jaden Amir, yeah, for sure. You can listen to Child anyway wherever you listen to your podcasts.
We drop new episodes when we drop them.
To make sure you never miss them, definitely follow us on all the apps, Instagram and Twitter at Child Anyway Pod. And while you're there, you can like, share, subscribe, leave a review, rate us 5 stars. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
I don't remember all the things we said because it's not all written down, but go listen to Hotters in July by Stevie Wonder. Go listen to Stank On You by Outkast. Go grab a poetry book from your library. Go buy Sula. Go listen to audiobooks. Go.
set up.
It was. And don't let your grandmother know that you're in the bed. Bye.
Bye.